Well, hello there. Good evening. Thank you for joining in with me. Where today I want to talk about how you can grow your business when you have a unsupportive family. If you're here, it could be because I'm sharing it out live, or maybe you saw one of my posts today. It was a great picture, and they finna drag you because that's what happens to most people starting a home-based business. They get dragged by their friends and family. I'm going to go ahead and get this shared out so we can get started today. For those who don't know me, my name is Cecilia. I go by the tagline, I'm an engineer by education, home business owner by desire. And right now, I look a little comfy. My shirt's not cooperating. Anywho, but my goal is to help as many entrepreneurs, brick and mortar business owners, affiliate and network marketers learn how to successfully and effectively use digital marketing strategies to build their business. So let me get this shared out. And if you're watching me for the first time, drop me a 1. If you've watched me before, give me your favorite emoji. Always like, comment, and share if you're getting value. And if you're watching me on YouTube, give me a like and a subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I go live. All right, so I'm just getting this shared in a few places. Again, I'm going to give you 3 ways to get the word out about your business without hassling friends, family, neighbors, and strangers. So I'm getting this all set up. You know, you probably heard the whole make a list of 100 people you know, go friend your high school friends on Facebook, you know, people you haven't talked to in like 10, 20, or in my case, 30 years, and then see if you can interject something about your business. If you've heard of that one, drop me a 1 in the comments, because that's just crazy as I'll get out. I don't know why anybody would do that, but that's what some of the gurus are teaching nowadays. So let me get this shared in a couple of places, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Again, talking about 3 ways to get the word out about your business or your opportunity without hassling friends, family, neighbors, and strangers. What could be more embarrassing or cringeworthy than talking to somebody that you haven't spoken to in years only because you want to pitch them your business? Or what about making a list of 100 people? I don't know about you. I know 100 people on Facebook, but in real life, for me to make a list of 100 people that I can contact for the sole purpose of telling them about my business is like a womp womp. No, thank you. Okay. And then, you know, some of the big sponsors teach the old 3-foot rule. If anybody's in 3 feet of you and they're breathing, oh, this shirt is bothering me today. If anybody's in 3 feet of you and they're breathing, pitch them, basically. None of those are genuine or authentic. You don't even know if that person is interested in what you have to offer. You're just striking up a conversation with the sole purpose of interjecting your product, service, or opportunity, which is not the way to do it and not the way to go. Also, I forgot to mention, if you are hopping on here live, drop me a comment. I do go back and check comments at the end, so that way I can definitely thank you for taking the time to join in with me this evening. So I wanted to get this out because I'm getting more and more and more friend requests on Facebook. I don't know if it's because they're seeing me in groups or because people are sharing my posts. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But as soon as I accept the friend request, because I don't send friend requests, okay? That's just something I do not do. Most, and I shouldn't say most, the majority of my over 3,000 friends on Facebook are for people who sent me a friend request, not because I sent it to them. So when you put stuff out there in the world, people want to be a part of what you're doing, but you got to put the right stuff out there. But this isn't all of my friend requests, but a lot of my friend requests that come through, they're either somebody trying to date me. I just had a guy today talking about I'm tired of being single, living in North Carolina, don't know me from a can of paint. And then when I said that's not my problem, he responded with, do I know somebody? You think I'm gonna hook somebody up with the killer because you crazy out the gate? No, thank you. Okay. And then there's those who try to pitch me their business. Either they got this great opportunity and it's ground floor and it's the perfect time to get in, or they ask me, if you want to make money on the side, this is blah, 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 blah. I don't know what it is about my profile that gives people the impression that I'm looking for an opportunity when I'm constantly sharing value and information about what I've already got going on that has allowed me to be successfully unemployed 16 months and counting. All right, so let's get into it. What are the 3 ways to get the word word out about your business without hassling friends, family, neighbors, and strangers. Way number one is groups. Facebook groups, either those you are a part of, or maybe even create your own group. If you search what it is that your product, service, or opportunity provides as a service or value to someone, then there's probably other people out there that are looking for that. I know a big one that's out right now is endometriosis. If you've got a product that has been proven to help with endometriosis, then go ahead and start a group for sufferers of endometriosis. And the purpose of the group is to provide insight, knowledge, and value on how they can minimize their endometriosis. Can't say it, but you know what I mean, how they can minimize that pain without surgery. I suffer from that. I did have surgery, and now I'm happy to say that those days are behind me. Or if you have a group that suffers from a specific skin condition and your product, service, or opportunity provides relief from that, you can start your own group. But when you join groups, you want to make sure that you join groups that are relative and relevant to what your product, service, or opportunity has to offer. So for me, since I'm focused on helping affiliate network marketers and brick and mortar business owners learn how to successfully use digital marketing strategies, I focus on joining groups that are like work from home, network marketing, affiliate marketing, be your own boss, make money online. Those are the type of groups that I join and that I'm a part of. But I don't post in those groups anything about my product, service, or opportunity. What I do is I provide value for something that can benefit the people in those groups. And they, once again, in turn, end up reaching out to me, asking for a friend request, and then I build a conversation from there. So those are number one. And number two, either join more Facebook groups, or two, create your own group. So those are two ways that you can get the word out about your business without hassling friends, family, neighbors, and strangers. So what is option number three? Oh, before I get off of that group business, the other thing too is when you're joining groups, you want to make sure to scroll through those groups. See what type of questions are being asked or what type of things are being talked about in those groups. Now, some of those groups, like in my case, are strictly people just posting their business opportunity. So I stand out because the only thing I'm doing is I'm posting a video about value, or I'm showing a way to make money with no money or little money or something like that. I never mention my actual business in my advertising. So be cognizant of that. You don't want to be an online commercial for your company for two reasons. Reason number one, you don't want to be an online commercial is because people will associate you with that company. And as soon as something happens, like with Advocare, Mobe, there was another one last year that fell off the map for whatever reason. If you associate yourself with that group through your post and through your page, as soon as something negative happens, the first thing people are going to say, see, I knew it was a scam. And that's not what you want, right? So yeah, that's what I want to say about groups. That's one and two. Join groups, create your own groups. And it's very important that you join groups. And also, regarding this friend request business, if you don't have a lot of friends, I'm talking like less than 500, you got to grow your space. I have a client who is nervous about using her image on her business page because she doesn't want her job to know that she has a side business. It kills me how jobs think they can regulate your after-hour activities, okay? That's just crazy, but that's bananas and besides the point. But at the end of the day, if you are running a business and you're serious about the business, then you got to put yourself out there. You need to get more friend requests. And the easiest way that I know and that I've done it is to provide value and let people come to you. Remember, Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. I can tell you that's true because it's happened to me. All right, so let's get into the third way to get your word out about your business without hassling friends, family, neighbors, and strangers. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. You have to advertise. Okay, the advertising on Facebook is phenomenal in the way you can detail target. You can go for job descriptions, job titles, age range, specific locations, whether it's your city or your state or the world. So let me give you some numbers on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, I'm sorry, you got to get in the game. They are the biggest player in the game. So I did some research, and 2.4 billion people in the world are on Facebook every day. 2.4 billion, okay? Just in the United States and Canada is 243 million, okay? Million just in the US and Canada. So if you are getting the stank face when you try to talk to your friends, family, neighbors, and strangers about your business, don't, because you don't need that aggravation, frustration, and then it gives you doubt because their vision is not your vision, and because they are looking out for you, so they think they'll talk you out of what God has planted in your mind, the seed that he's given you to have your own business and work your job to build your business. That's the best way to do it. That's how I did it. So with 243 million people in the US and 2.4 billion people in the world on Facebook, you don't need to tap into your friends, family, neighbors, or strangers. You can tap into the online world. And the best way to do that is with advertising. Advertising on Facebook is inexpensive. I did a video earlier. I was talking about one of my brick and mortar clients was looking into getting into TV, and a $600 ad on MeTV between like the 11 to 7 time slot or whatever, and I'm talking 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. was like $600. A monthly ad in the newspaper, the Wednesday paper, where it talks about what's going on in my city, was like $100 for an ad that size of $1. I can't remember if it was $100 for the whole month or $100 for the ad, but we'll just say it's $100 for the month. So if this client advertised on TV and Facebook, that's a $700 monthly commitment. She hired me to be her social media manager for less than that, and she pays for her own ad spend. So Facebook is inexpensive, and the targeting that you can get. You know, if she's on TV from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and she's on the MeTV channel, which shows stuff like MASH, Laverne and Shirley, and stuff like that, how many of those people watching that channel are going to be in her target market? Whereas Facebook, we can target people interested in her business. We can target an age range, and we can target the location, and we can track the results. That's another thing. You can track your results with Facebook advertising. You can't track your results with the newspaper or television commercial unless somebody tells you, oh, I saw you on TV or I saw you in the paper. But that's pretty hard to do, especially for brick and mortars, and impossible to do for online businesses. So with that being said, I want to offer you participation in my 4-week workshop, because Facebook advertising is where it's at. The last ad that I ran, I spent $64 and I made $300 in 5 days, okay? All from a Facebook ad. And I'm able to do that repeatedly over and over and over again because I know the successful ad formula and I want to share it with you. So I'm going to put the link in here so that way you can find out how to get in on the workshop that starts August 25th or 26th. That's a Sunday or a Monday. If you can't attend Sunday for 4 weeks, then you can do Monday for 4 weeks. And we will talk about everything Facebook advertising, from identifying your target market and your target audience, creating and testing a Facebook ad, understanding the Facebook metrics so you know if you have a pony or a dog of a Facebook ad, and then also how to scale your ad for maximum results. So if any of that sounds familiar, I'm going to put the link in the top comments to join the workshop, to join my Facebook workshop, Facebook ad workshop. One of these days, I'm going to get a VA that can do this for me while I'm on live. But until I blow up and really get big, I'm going to do it myself. So I'm putting this link in the top comments, workshop for Facebook ads. So if this interests you, click that link to find out more of what you're going to get in the workshop with me. I'm going to work closely with you for 4 weeks to go over the entire Facebook ad process to make sure by the end of the 4th week, you've got your perfect Facebook ad running and firing off on all cylinders. Once again, this comes from what I know because I do Facebook advertising on a fairly regular basis. But without Facebook advertising, I also do the other things. I have my own groups that people are a part of that I post in. Actually, I have two groups. I've got Online Business Success Partners and Support Group for Online Marketers. And then I've got a third group that is specifically for one of the opportunities that I offer that is free to join, free to get the training, and you get 24/7 support. But you got to opt in for free before I get you added to the group. So I've got 3 of my own groups running, and then I'm a part of like 40 different online groups. So along with advertising, and you can do the free route. I mean, it does work, don't get me wrong, but if you're serious about building your business, you got to get into paid advertising. I mean, let's think about it. Everybody knows the golden arches, but McDonald's still advertises, and sometimes they pay stars to be in their advertisement. So why do you think you don't need to advertise? McDonald's is a multi-billion-dollar worldwide food franchise, and they still run commercials, which is advertising. So why don't you think you need to do the same? All right, so that is it for me tonight. I just want to show you 3 ways to get the word out about your business without talking to friends, family, neighbors, and strangers. If any of this interests you, make sure you click the link in the top comment so that way you can find out more about the workshop that starts on August 25th or August 26th. Thank you for joining in. If you got value from this, please like, comment, and share. If you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. If you're watching me on YouTube, definitely give me a thumbs up and a comment if you got value from this video. And again, remember, my name is Cecilia, engineer by education, home business owner by desire, successfully unemployed, 16 months and counting. Thank you again for joining in this evening. You both have a great, I'll say both because there's like 2 people watching right now, but everybody who watches, replay or otherwise, enjoy the rest of your evening and your week, and I'll see you next time. Take care and God bless you.